What do you call someone who likes to give oral sex to a Chinese man?
Dunno.
A gobbledygook.
SmegMen.
And that is the type of highbrow intellectual humour you can expect here. Welcome to the SmegMen podcast. This is episode 7. Yep. We're here with Neil again.
Hi.
I'm here too. JD, once again, is not here. We had a bit of a tapping at the door a bit ago, but we just sort of threw a bucket of water at him and told him to shoo. He fucked off.
Yeah.
He knows he's not wanted.
I think he's in a bush somewhere at the moment, trembling.
Yeah. Fucking loser.
But fuck him, he's not here. We got some shit to talk about today. I saw something that fucking pissed me off.
What's that?
I saw this article about body positivity.
Body positivity?
Yeah, which is basically telling fat people that it's okay to be fat.
Yeah. Lying then.
Yeah, and it was this woman, this big fat woman, and she was annoyed because some magazine had released a Snapchat about body positivity, but she said she could tell that it was made by someone who was body privileged.
Right, okay.
And that just made me want to shoot myself with like a crossbow or some other like old style weapon.
Why not just shoot her with a fucking harpoon?
She wasn't anywhere near me, and I just wanted the feeling to stop, the rage.
Yeah, right, okay.
I don't understand how being fat's an identity.
No. I mean, I do kind of... People should be happy with the fucking load they've been given, I suppose, but...
It's not. Yeah, but they made themselves fat.
Yeah.
Like, that's not just the body you're given.
No.
No.
You're not born fucking morbidly obese.
I mean, you can be, obviously, if your fucking parents are fat as shit, and then...
I suppose.
Well,
But yeah,
even then, you can always do something about it.
Yeah.
There's those
That's what I'm saying.
There's those people who say, no matter what I do, my body doesn't change. It's like, that's because you're full of shit and you're not doing everything that you could be doing.
Yeah, well that's it, isn't it? I think like, I don't understand identity politics, really. It sort of fucking baffles me a bit. I don't understand wanting to be part of a group or just like anyone who starts a sentence with like, you know, as a black man or as a mother or,
Yeah.
do you know what I don't get it. Like a black rights group, say like Black Lives Matter or whatever, would tell me that life is harder for me because I'm a black man. But a feminist group would tell me that life is easier for me because I'm a man.
A man, yeah.
So, whereabouts on that fucking Venn diagram do I slot in?
Yeah.
I just think it's a lot of fucking shit.
Try being a white male, mate.
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't fit into shit there. You're always at the top. Working class man from Bradford. You're winning.
I know. I know, just because you're white, it's just like, you just get free blowjobs and money thrown at you all day. And obviously, like, when we talk about this stuff, it's not really people you see in real life. It is like bloggers and fucking journalists and people who live in cities like London or
Yeah. Well,
Hollywood or whatever.
They're the people who influence the world, though, aren't they? Because they've got a voice. So, like, kids listen to that bullshit.
Yeah, but they shouldn't do.
I ain't got time for that shit, me, mate.
I just think, I understand life is harder for some people in some ways. Like, if you're like a gay Indian kid with like 2 fingers missing and a speech impediment, you know, you're probably going to struggle at a lot of things in life.
Yeah.
But
When you say an Indian kid, do you mean like an Indian kid in England or an Indian kid in India? Because there's a big difference there.
I mean, either one.
In India, you're not going to stand much of a chance at
No,
all.
no. You probably get some nasty names called thrown at you in England, but
Yeah, probably get a few nasty bricks thrown at you as well.
could still have a job and a nectar card or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think if you're going to make groups and say that certain people shouldn't be discriminated against, I'm all for that. If it's something that the person can't help, you shouldn't discriminate someone on their race or a disability or whatever.
No.
But
Unless it's funny as shit.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously. But I just don't I don't buy it with fat people. I can't go to the gym and make people stop calling me the N-word.
No. No.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. That's true. Plus, I mean, they love that shit. I mean, they're doing it because they love food. But then they just hate the consequence of eating loads of food.
Like, if people want to be fat, I don't like give a fuck, but don't tell people that it's healthy and that it's
No,
a lifestyle.
it's evidently not healthy. I'm getting a bit of a fat cunt, to be fair. I'm 29 now.
Yeah.
My metabolism's starting to slow down. I used to be able to eat anything.
I know.
I'm getting a bit of a gut now.
It's awful, isn't it?
It's not fair.
You can't just. I used to be able to just eat what I want.
Although, I say that, I mean, like, when were it? Not last night, the night before, I were hungry, and I fancied chicken, and no one else in the house wanted it, so you have to spend a tenner for it to get a delivery. So I got 8 pieces of chicken and 10 wings.
Right.
And just demolished the lot. And then just felt awful afterwards. So just sat there like, wow.
They're like fries on the side as well.
No, there were no chips. There were no chips. There were
Just chicken.
Just chicken, yeah.
Just like a fucking bodybuilder from Austria. And how long in between you eating the food? Like, how long did it take you to pass out?
Oh, not long. It fucked me. You know. Yeah. I mean, I didn't eat it all in one go. What did I get through? I got through like 6 of the wings, and then probably 6 pieces of chicken as well. So, and then I had a big gap, fell asleep, and then when I woke up, I ate the rest.
Went back for seconds.
Yeah.
Even though it fucking poisoned you.
Yeah, fucked me up. You know, because when you eat loads of meat like that, it's not so bad with chicken. It's usually like fucking steak and that. And
Yeah.
you get sweaty and shit, don't you? You just
Yeah.
get right hot, and you're like, trying to digest it all, and it's fucking impossible.
Like you've just exercised when you've done the exact opposite.
Yeah.
We went to that meat buffet restaurant, didn't we?
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago.
Brazilian all-you-can-eat buffet. It's like just come around with shitloads of meat.
Yeah. It's not a buffet where you have to get up and collect the food like a peasant. Every 2 minutes, a guy with a different accent will just appear.
You do for the salad. If
Yeah.
you're wanting salad or any sort of side.
We all went to the
Yeah,
salad
but-
first. We all got a bit of salad, sat down, and then once we'd sat down, we didn't leave his seat, and we just kept bombarding us with meat.
Yeah,
that was
there's no
fucking-
reason for you to go get a side or a salad.
No.
They just, yeah.
We were eating meat for like an hour and 15.
And I didn't say no until the very end. Like, a lot of people started saying no after a bit, and I was like, fuck this, I'm getting everything I can.
It got to like 45 minutes and Dan just had this massive pile of meat on his plate. And he'd gone bright red, he had beads of sweat dripping down his forehead. I'm like, you alright there, mate? Yeah. Just need to make a bit of room.
Plus, I had a pint as well, which didn't really help.
No.
That wasn't a good call.
That's a rookie move.
Yeah, that was proper schoolboy error, wasn't it?
Then we went for fucking dessert after.
Oh.
Yeah,
And I ate a sticky toffee, fucking sponge pudding.
Yeah, I couldn't handle that. I just got a milkshake, and that fucked me.
And then I got home and I had like 4 hours, 5 hours sleep or something. I had to be up in the morning. I felt like shit.
Yeah.
Felt like I had a bowling ball in my stomach.
I went straight to sleep when I got in.
Did you?
How bad?
Yeah, I walked the dogs and then just fucking passed out.
How bad was the shit, like, the next morning?
That I thought that, but from what I remember, it wasn't even bad. I didn't have like a proper horrendous turd like I was expecting to have. I was expecting to like get like a super black shit, just like tar or something.
Just solid.
Yeah.
Guinness poo.
Yeah.
One of them ones that stretches you out.
Yeah.
I think I took mine in 2 halves because it wasn't just one big massive shit.
Right.
I went for one in morning and then one in afternoon.
When you said then something about tearing out, I remember I had a shit once as a kid. It made me cry, man. It felt like it were ripping my ass.
Them spiky ones.
No, it was just it felt like it tore my arsehole to bits.
It makes you like make those noises. You're like
Yeah.
standing up and shit.
Yeah, it was fucking awful. Oh, it were a bad one. I think what does that is when you try and hold it in, and then when you eventually come to do it, maybe it's because you've been squeezing your ass all together, and then if you shit it out too quick, it's like bang, and it's like snapping an elastic band or something.
Yeah. Speaking of going to the toilet,
No.
how are you in like public toilets?
I didn't.
Oh,
When I were a kid,
how's the anxiety level?
No, I just say you're bothered about using them. Some people are germaphobes. Some people will only go.
Shit wise, you're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, piss. I'm not bothered. When I were a kid, I didn't ever like doing it. I never shat. I've never once had a shit in school. And I tried.
Ever?
Never.
Never.
Never. No, not
Did we not
once.
tell you that Dan's OG triple OG?
And I didn't like shitting anywhere other than at home. But now, if I need a shit, I'm going for a shit.
Yeah.
I did one a bit ago. I were out in a pub. Well, we're out. It were at night, so it wasn't a pub. It were a club, and I don't know what I'd eaten, but it must have been like Chinese or a curry or something. Because I went and it was the fucking stinkiest shit. And there were people like coming in, like going, "Fucking hell! Who the fuck's in there?" And I was just sat there giggling. Like if I'd have had to have done that in school, it'd have been awful. I'd have been well embarrassed.
People looking over cubicles and shit.
Yeah.
Well, the reason I brought it up is because I've never really bothered that much with public toilets. But something happened to me at work the other day.
You've never been bothered?
Yeah, I've never been bothered by
Right.
it. It don't really bother me that much. But something happened to me at work the other day. So obviously you're there for 8 hours, so at some point you're gonna have to take a shit probably.
Yeah.
It never really bothers me. And then I went the other day and the seat was still warm from the man before, and I felt kind of violated a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
Like we'd shared some kind of connection.
yeah. When you go to the toilet, it's horrible having a cold seat because you sit on it and you're like, whoa. But I think a warm seat's worse.
Yeah, but that's the worst thing about the warm seat because it, like everything you just said about like feeling violated, but at the same time, it's actually quite nice.
Yeah.
It's warm.
Yeah. At least
That
you're...
disturbs you.
Yeah.
You know what? I think you just psychologically picked my brain there.
Like it's absolutely awful, but you're kind of grateful. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like me and that man had like DP'd a girl together or something.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been through some shit together there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, in reality, you hadn't, but...
When I was shit Eskimo Brothers.
Yeah. Me and a mate, we tried to become Eskimo Brothers. It didn't quite go to plan.
Right.
We were in Blackpool. For people listening, an Eskimo brother is basically when you both fuck the same girl. But we were trying to do it at the same time. We were trying to both shag her. So I don't know. Is there another term for
that's
that?
an Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We were trying to spit roast it. Yeah, but we were in Blackpool, and there were we were all dancing, and there were this little horrible fat thing, like dancing around us.
Oh yeah.
And we were trying to get shut of her. We were like, oh, she needs to go. But then, as the night dragged on, we became a bit more desperate.
All right. She was
were
still hanging around.
Well, she'd not long since gone.
Okay.
And so me and my mate were like, let's go find that little horrible thing. So we went hunting for her for ages.
This is getting weird. So you stalked this woman down on the streets of Blackpool. Then what happened?
No, we were inside the club.
Okay.
We didn't like leave the club and go hunting the whole of Blackpool.
Right.
Like going on the Pepsi Max and shit.
Right.
But
So you got some chloroform.
yeah. Yeah, so basically, that's the end of the story really. We tried looking for her, we couldn't find it, and then by this point it was like really late. It closes pretty early, Blackpool. Like over here, clubs don't close till, 2 mainly, and then 5 o'clock, some of them.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we were out of there by 1. Like everywhere closes in Blackpool by 1, I think.
Yeah.
Apart from like this gay bar that we ended up going to.
Well, they love staying up till the sun comes up, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Then they go down on someone's son.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Unfortunately, that never happened.
I don't really get that urge. I mean, I understand if I were drunk, it'd probably seem like a really fun idea.
Well, that's it. It was just funny.
But sat here as a sober man, it doesn't really seem that attractive. I don't want to see your balls.
You've seen my balls.
Yeah, I mean, again. You know, this week.
Did you hear about that guy who fell out of that aeroplane?
Yeah. Yeah, that guy who got from Kenya.
Was that where he was from? I
Yeah.
don't know. I didn't know much about it. I just fucking... Has he hidden like when the wheels come out, has he like just been sucked out or something? Is that where he's hid?
Like the cargo bay or something.
Because they were coming when they were coming into land, wasn't it? So I'm guessing the wheels came out.
Yeah, I think it's something to do. I don't know because I haven't researched it, but people at work were saying they were in the cargo bay.
Right.
And he'd managed to fucking fall out somehow.
He didn't die on impact. The reason he fell out, obviously, is fucking the aeroplane's that high up. He froze to death.
Yeah.
So he was dead anyway.
Right.
You see the fucking dint he made?
Yeah, I know. Did you see this shit, Neil?
No. What the
He's
fuck?
fucking smashed someone's paving to smithereens, mate. There's like a foot hole where his head or something's hit the grass. Like it's. Let me find this photo.
I mean, it's an impressive feat. A 9-hour flight.
Holy shit.
So they were in there for 9 hours.
Yeah. I wonder how frozen he was. Were he just dead, or were he like an ice block? Because that's a serious dint, that, isn't it?
Did he shatter into pieces when he hit the ground?
Well, the guy said when he looked outside, he thought it was just some tramp sunbathing in his garden.
Goes over and starts kicking him.
But he realised his head wasn't in a good condition.
Right.
And said there were blood all over like the fence and stuff.
Right.
So, I mean, I've watched videos. I've seen a video of someone jump off a building, and their head just explodes like a melon when it hits concrete.
Yeah.
That were pretty disgusting.
All right. And then you came.
I think I can't remember at what point exactly I came. I think I exploded at the same time as Skull did.
Okay. Did you see that thing that Steve-O did? I think it was last year. Steve-O from Jackass.
What?
He jumped out. He had a wank on a plane with a guy strapped to his back with a parachute, and then at the point of ejaculation, jumped out of the plane.
What? Hang on. Because when you first started saying that, I thought you were already out of the plane. So what? He's wanking in the plane.
He's wanking in the plane.
And there's a guy strapped to his back.
Yeah.
Does the guy on the back know his wife had a wank?
Yeah.
Right.
And he takes like a laptop or like a portable DVD player up in the plane.
Yeah.
And has a fucking wank at like however many thousand feet, and then at the point of ejaculation, he fucking jumps into the sky.
Where did the jizz go? Did he like jizz onto the plane, or did he jizz out of the doorway?
Well, he was stood in the doorway with the door open, so
Right.
I'm assuming it just went out into the atmosphere.
I'm not sure I'd be able to finish in that situation.
I wonder how big of a dent Steve-O's cum makes in someone's garden.
I mean, the same.
Solidifies on the way down. Like a little
I wonder how
liquid bullet.
I wonder if it would be dangerous. Oh no, it wouldn't be, would it? Because obviously rain and shit does that. So.
Yeah, true. Did you know it's a myth that a penny would kill someone if you dropped it from the Empire State Building?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was true. I were about to say that.
Yeah, it's not
So
actually
what,
true.
What would actually happen?
I read it the other day, I'm sure it said it.
Just hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Right.
But it done because I like the way it's built. Like the air would get underneath it and it'd kind of float down more than just drop down in a straight line.
Yeah.
It'd still obviously gain speed, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't just drop down in a straight line and like dig through someone's skull
Right.
and go down to Australia.
Yeah.
Unless you sharpen the edges.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some shit you can do to
put
it.
some spin to it on the way
Yeah,
down,
like
and then
fashion a
it's-
ninja star out of a penny.
Yeah, instead of the World Trade Center, it's the fucking Burj Khalifa, or
Yeah.
like the tallest building in the world.
Speaking of, we were talking about Steve-O a minute ago. Did you see that he's now offered to fight Justin Bieber instead of Tom Cruise?
No, but I want to see that.
I know. This is Jackass. My name's Steve-O and this is beating up Justin Bieber.
I'm not sure he'd even win though. I mean, those lot, they're all mental, but they just get the shit kicked out of them. They never add up.
Yeah, I think his skill in that particular situation is not really feeling pain that much.
Yeah.
Or being bothered by it.
Yeah.
Justin, I want to fight you, but we have to light our dicks on fire before we fight. Like they only can do backflips
Yeah.
whilst lighting something on
What-
fire.
What sort of... Is it boxing, did you say?
UFC,
Right, so cage fight.
yeah, MMA rules.
Right. I mean, isn't Bieber mates with fucking Mayweather?
I don't know.
I think he is. He's mates with someone like that, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
So he'd be able to get all training and shit, whereas Steve-O, I don't think could do any sort of training. He'd just go in there like after a fucking mental weekend.
Yeah, just take a load of drugs.
He ain't even a druggie anymore, is he? He doesn't drink or do drugs anymore.
No, he's
Still
completely
does mad
sober.
shit though.
I know he's a stand-up comedian now, kind of.
Is he?
But he does like stunts throughout his fucking set.
Right.
So he'll do a backflip and light something on fire, and then like tell jokes about his dick, and then show a video of him wanking out of a plane, and then tell some more jokes.
Firing fireworks out of his arsehole and whatnot.
I mean, it
into the
actually
crowd.
sounds like a pretty good time.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah, I'd watch that. I wanted to go see the Book of Mormon. That's a play by who wrote South Park, Matt Stone and Trey Parker.
Yeah.
But the tickets in Manchester, they're about fucking 90 quid.
So they've written a play
Yeah.
based on that episode.
No, but it's a play just based on the Book of Mormon, and it just obviously takes the piss out of Mormons.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be fucking hilarious.
What I'm saying is they did an episode on South Park, didn't they, about the Book of Mormon.
Right.
So
I can't remember.
It's one of the funniest ones I've ever done.
Is
So I'm
it?
wondering if that's why they've made a play out of it.
I don't know, possibly.
I think they just enjoy taking the piss out of stupid religions.
Yeah. I mean,
Basically.
Is there any other type?
yeah, but Mormonism's especially stupid, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
they believe that like their prophet is called so much shit like fucking. It's not John Smith, but it's so much shit like that.
Yeah. Joseph Smith, isn't it?
Something like that. And they believe that he went to America and he just found some golden tablets
Yep.
with all this religious shit that they need to do, and then he accidentally lost them. They've never
Yep.
been recovered since. And also their book, it's wrote in like 16th century English,
Right.
but it's an 18th century. It was made in the 18th century or something like that. So it's like it's an obvious fake.
Yeah.
It's so obviously fake. It's
So
stupid.
it's like made using paper that we would have only had access to in the 1800s or something.
Well, everyone knows that that's when it was made, but it's wrote in old English that they weren't even speaking at that
the
time.
language, yeah, I get you now. It's fucking stupid, isn't it? Scientology, that fucking baffles me.
Yeah.
Because the guy who invented that wrote more fiction than anyone else in the world.
He's
He was-
also a convicted fraudster, wasn't he?
Yeah. But yeah, he had like a driver's license and a fucking like a national insurance number or whatever the fucking equivalent is. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
And he's supposed to be like some type of prophet. Most religions get away with it because it's like, well, it's thousands of years ago. How do you know Jesus didn't walk on water? You weren't alive.
Yeah.
Magic could have existed back then.
But a prophet's only a messenger of God, though, isn't it? So,
Yeah, I suppose.
the driving license and shit like that it's not really relevant, is it? But it is bullshit, though.
Yeah.
It's definitely bullshit. No more than any of the others, by the way. They're all bollocks.
Yeah.
I'd like to point that out.
We ridicule equally.
Yeah.
We're not bigots.
No. We spread the hate and mockery.
Apart from Islam sound.
Oh, yeah.
No one knows where we are. No, I'll still leave it.
Oh, the cool guys.
Yeah.
It's good religion.
Yeah.
Sweet. Speaking of bullshit organisations, I saw a story about some guy who fucking ran a sex cult in New York.
Right.
Well, all over America. We were in the news a few months ago because there was some fucking high-profile actress who were also involved in it.
Okay. Who?
And Alison Mack, I think she was called.
Who is she?
She were in Smallville and a couple of films, I think.
It's Smallville.
Superman
Yeah, I
spin-off
thought it.
thing.
Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't actually looked at a picture of her, so I don't know if I recognise her. The celebrity didn't...
Can you get her up, Neil?
Yeah. The celebrity aspect of the case didn't really interest me. It was more the sexual deviancy and the conspiracy and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So he had this organisation called Nxivm. It's
Right.
spelled weird. It's spelled like Nxivm or something stupid.
Right. Okay.
Alison Mack, I think. M-A-C-K. And so it's a bit like Scientology where it's like a self-help type thing. I don't think it's a religion. It's like self-help. You have all these different self-help organisations,
Right.
but it's set up similarly to Scientology where you have to pay for courses to advance.
Is that her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Alison Mack. So you have to pay for courses to advance and get further on towards your well-being, or towards becoming a level 12 fucking wizard or whatever the fuck. But so he had all this and all his money, and he had investors from all the world, and he had all his money and fucking all these different organisations. But then within that, he had this secret society called DOS, which is
DOS.
Yeah. Which is it's a Latin phrase, but it's something dominant of subordinate or something.
Right. Okay.
And he was at the top of this thing.
Yeah.
And then everyone underneath him was a slave. So Alison Mack was the first slave underneath him.
Right.
And then he got her to make videos and shit and send him pictures of her naked so he could use it to blackmail her.
Right.
Encouraged her to do the same to other girls. And then, so she recruited other girls, got them to send her like nude pictures and like do sexual shit with her, recorded it so she could blackmail them.
Do sexual shit with her?
Yeah.
Right.
This is what the article said. It said all the other members of this fucking secret society were female, apart from this one guy.
Who is this genius?
What's he called? Keith Raniere. Raniere.
Right.
He was convicted a few weeks ago, I think. So yeah, this was kind of like a pyramid scheme, like Juice Plus,
Yeah.
with a splash of sex trafficking. And so he'd get all these girls to do all this fucking crazy shit, and then he was the one at the top. So we had this fucking Alison Mack, and he said some other like high-profile women, and basically he'd recruit them as a slave, and then he was their master. And then they recruit other girls as their slaves.
Right.
And those slaves could...
So they're the master of them, but then he's like the grand master.
Yeah, he's like the grand master.
Right.
And then what he would do is he would get masters to bring new slaves in to initiate them.
Right.
And they would brand them in the fucking... It doesn't say where, it just said in the pelvic region.
Well, like you would a cow?
Yeah.
Right.
Like a red hot brand with a symbol that, little did they know, included this fucking Keith's initials. So he literally had like a stable of livestock with his own fucking initials in that he could have sex with.
Fucking hell, what a guy.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty despicable, but also kind of genius as well.
Yeah. You know, a minute ago when you said like when you get called the fucking wizard or whatever.
Yeah.
Did you know in the KKK, like somebody really high up's called something like the Grand Wizard?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they have some stupid shit. Imperial Warlock.
It's something mental. Yeah, they have proper crazy names.
Regal Sayer of N-words. In fact, I can look that up.
What, the names of them?
Yeah, KKA rank names. KKK ranking titles.
Neil accidentally signs into his KKK profile.
I know.
I didn't realise they were like heavy on the social media.
So, what have we got here, Neil?
Right. Like they got like made up names for like.
Make that bigger.
So is this in order of who's at the top?
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go from the bottom. We've got the Nighthawks, are called couriers in the KKK. Nighthawk sounds like a racist word for a black person, if you ask me. A Klexter is a level up from that.
Collector.
Klexter.
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 Right.
And they're the outer guard. A Clorago is part of the inner guard.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know, it sounds like some Game of Thrones shit to me.
These all sound like the sort of things that if you asked a load of kids to name things.
Yeah.
Right, we'll call them like Nighthawks.
Grand Wizards. We'll call them Imperial Night Lions.
Go on then, what else is there?
Lockhard just sounds like a fucking insult though.
Yeah, Clockhard.
Fucking clockhard.
And a Clalif is the vice president. Exalted Cyclops. Scroll up a bit, Neil, what have we got? Initiation rites, go down, let's see, what's the initiation rites? Initiation into the clan through the investigating committee composed of the Grand Cyclops, the Grand Magi and the Grand Monk. Upon nomination of a new member by a current member, the committee, the Cyclops, the Magi, and the Monk, will investigate the candidate's antecedents and his past and present standings and connections. I don't know what antecedents means. I'm assuming that's like your ancestors.
Right.
Just to make sure you're not like a Jew.
Like Jewish or whatever, yeah.
Yeah. You're not secretly black or...
Yeah.
Like
You've seen that film, what's it called now? Black Klansman. It's quite a new one. I thought it was a comedy, but it's based on a true story.
Really?
From the 70s, a guy who infiltrated the KKK, but not him obviously, but he got his Jewish mate to do it.
Right,
He
okay.
was also a copper.
Right.
It's good. It was good. Yeah, but I got like fucking half an hour in, I'm like, this fucking comedy ain't right funny. And then I googled it and realised it wasn't a comedy, and then I started enjoying it more.
Did you think it was a film adaptation of the Dave Chappelle skit?
It sounds like a comedy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Black Klansman.
Yeah, it does actually. Yeah.
So I thought it was, and then it turns out it wasn't. But it was a good film though.
Coming this summer, The Female Rapist.
We're at half an hour.
We can take a break if you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna go have a drink now, and compare penis sizes.
Yeah. And I think I can hear JD at the window. But we're just going to tell him to fuck off.
JD.
No thanks, don't beat me to it.
You're not wanted. You lost.
We haven't got any chicken. Did you know that 2 out of 5 men experience hair loss between the ages of 25 and 35? Are you one of these men? Is your hairline slowly retreating like a crippled Frenchman? Do you feel inadequate, ashamed and worthless? Good, because you fucking should do. But don't worry, we've got good news. The guys at Hair Fairy have got you covered. Our hair recuperation gel contains a patented formula that is clinically proven to kind of work a little bit, maybe. Just rub it on your awful balding scalp and you could see results in under 68 weeks. Get your disgusting shiny head down to the supermarket and pick up a bottle today. Or for a free consultation, call 0800 U Bald Prick. That's 0800 U Bald Prick. Possible side effects may include vomiting, diarrhea, stomach cramps, constipation, nosebleeds, vertigo, dizziness, hallucinations, memory loss, nausea, loss of appetite, muscle weakness, liver failure, eczema, temporary blindness, severe headaches, insomnia, erectile dysfunction, tooth decay, hyperactive sweat glands, panic attacks, anxiety, psychotic breakdowns, extreme shrinkage of the penis and testicles, and some hair loss. Last week we spoke about the guy who was fired from the insurance company for sending an email insinuating that a woman had enjoyed a glazed ring because he'd brought some donuts into work. And we kind of both agreed that that wasn't really sexual harassment.
Yeah.
I don't think that guy should have been fired, but I also don't have any sympathy for him. He should know that he's a corporate guy in a corporate job and he can't say shit like that.
It wasn't very professional. Bit of a stupid move, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, that was in London. I've got one today from America. This is a college professor called Robert Wiseman.
I already know he's not going to be a wise man.
Well, I'll leave that up to you, Dan. He's had quite a few different women. These are all colleagues as well, not students, by the way.
When you say had a few different women.
No, he's had a few different women come forward.
Right.
And say that he's kind of perpetuated this atmosphere where he's inappropriate, making unwanted sexual comments and these kinds of things.
Right.
So I thought I'd just ask you if you thought these would consider as sexual harassment.
How old is he?
I haven't got the article up, but he looks to be sort of, I'd say, early to mid-40s.
Right, okay.
Okay.
And these students are like 20s and stuff?
No, this is what I'm saying. They weren't students, they were colleagues.
Sorry, yeah.
So, in one instance, a group of women were talking about their knees being sore because they'd been playing sports that weekend.
Right.
And he kind of injected himself into the conversation and said, yeah, I bet that's the reason that your knees are sore this weekend.
I like that. I knew what was coming straight away. I don't know, that I suppose that sort of depends on the person, doesn't it? I mean, you can sort of tell who you can have a laugh with.
Yeah, but the way that I read it, it seemed like they were having a conversation and he just kind of like
he just popped in.
Yeah, and just dropped that. little gold nugget.
Yeah.
In another instance, it was in a room with two female colleagues, and he told them that their buttons were undone while staring at their chests,
Right.
and then asked them if their seats were going to be wet when they stood up.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's that's a bit much, isn't it?
Now, are we getting closer toward the line here?
Yeah, he's slowly creeping over to that line. The first one I wouldn't say were too bad. The second one's a bit more.
He would often, when the women would complain to him, he would brush the comments off by saying, "This is a man's world."
Right.
I don't know if he burst into song
Yeah.
every time.
This is a man's world. Yeah. I don't know. I'd say the one before were worse than that.
Yeah. That's just more of like continuing an atmosphere, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of like, I can say what the fuck I want.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Disrespectful, I suppose, but
He let it be widely known that he owned a sex swing and told various different female colleagues that they would fit well inside said sex swing.
yeah, he's on the line now, isn't he? He's over the line. He's danced his way over that line now.
He's swinging towards it.
Yeah. The more.
There is more. He would tell women about his sex toy collection.
Right. What did that include?
It doesn't tell you what that includes, but he would often tell people kinky things about sex toys he owned and the sex swing that he bought.
You can't say like that in an article and not
I know
give like an example of.
They should have had a couple of bullet points, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
A couple of items on there.
This happened over a 17-year period, and he said all of the instances, it was mutual, consensual conversation.
Right.
It's not just him running around saying crazy things to people.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, what kind of guy would do that? Not me. Not old Robert Wiseman over here. I'm a stand-up guy. He would also intimidate women.
How?
Like one woman said that she was sat in a room and he came and stood over her and started lecturing her about how it wouldn't be good for her if she started bad-mouthing him about the things that he'd said to her.
Right.
So, I mean, it sounds...
So he knew. At least he knew. I mean, he obviously knew that what he was saying was wrong.
Yeah. He denies this, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah. So what do you think, Dan? Is that more sexual harassment than not?
Yeah. Yeah. I'd say he were pretty pervy as fuck.
Did you say 17 years?
Yeah.
Like you were doing that?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
He spent a long time building up that reputation as being a creepy bastard, hasn't he?
Beginning just every time it just kind of got a little bit more creepy and a little bit more sexual.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to play a little game now called Guess the Punishment.
Okay.
What do you think happened to Robert Wiseman for his crimes, alleged crimes?
Right. So they've grassed him up, obviously.
Yeah.
They've gone to the police. Oh, have they gone to the police?
No, they've gone to like the college board or whatever.
Right. Oh, I don't know. It's going to be either something proper over the top or barely anything. I'm going to go. He didn't really get much, so I'm reckoning.
Is he a white male?
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah.
He's the whitest of males, actually. You can pull him up if you want.
I'm gonna say fuck all.
He got a warning.
Slap on the wrist.
6 weeks suspension.
If that was some Chinese guy, man, that might be getting shipped back to Indonesia.
Yes, everything that we said at the beginning of the episode about we don't believe in any of that shit, we take it all back.
I know, it's mad when shit like that happens.
Yeah.
My wife's friend works in a supermarket, and this Asian guy keeps like saying like dodgy shit to her.
Yeah.
I can't remember any of the quotes, but one time he like came up behind her and like tried to grab hold of her tits and like started saying shit in her ear and like trying to fucking kiss her neck and stuff.
What the fuck?
And she reported it to a manager at the fucking supermarket.
Yeah.
And he literally just got like a warning.
Fucking hell.
Still works there.
Yeah. Some little Sikh guy. I mean, imagine how that fucking meeting went. Now, we've told you before, Mr. Singh, there's 2 rules. You can't bring the little ornamental dagger into work, and no molesting the women. Now, just think about your actions, and get back out there.
Think about your actions, and we'll see you tomorrow.
And go and put the Snickers bars on the
Take
shelves.
a long, hard look in the mirror. Now get back to work.
Fucking hell, as if.
Fuck that guy. It's just say that.
I'll read you this headline, and I'll tell you what's happened. Police manhunt for fat naked man with small penis.
Wow, okay.
Specific.
I'm intrigued. Please continue.
So this is in York. The police are hunting down a man. Well, not currently. This was... it wasn't long ago, actually. It was November last year.
Okay.
So they're hunting down this fat guy. So he's basically... he don't actually say what he's done. It just says he performed a sex act in front of a female student.
Okay.
But he doesn't say what the sex act is. I imagine he were having a wank.
Yeah. That's what fat naked men do.
Yeah, especially when they have a small penis. But I just like a description of him.
That's such a fucking funny image. Just a really fat guy with a really small dick.
I've got an even funnier image. It's stuff that will add it.
Just going at it.
It says he were at it 5 minutes. And then she said, officers received a call from a distressed female who said a man with testicles that hang noticeably low.
So he's just got this big elastic droopy ball sack and a little fucking acorn sat at the top of it. What a clever girl, though, for giving him the identifying characteristics straight away to the police.
He was aged between 35 and 45.
I mean, you should definitely pick that fucking ball sack out of a lineup.
Did you see the man's face? No. But I did see his testicles.
Yeah.
Imagine the police officer that has to get 5 fat guys with little dicks to fucking do a lineup.
Now, gentlemen, you just unzip your trousers and drop them.
Fucking hell. This happened on a Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
He had a very pale complexion. These are all just ways that she's described him.
So is this in a school? In a classroom?
It don't actually say that. No, it says it was on Hull Road. So obviously I don't know where that is, but it wasn't in a...
Is this in England?
These were in York, yeah.
Oh, he said York. Fucking hell.
The 20-year-old woman was walking alone on Windmill Lane onto the woodland cycle path in the direction of Hull Road.
Oh, so this is some outside shit. When you said a student,
Yeah.
I assumed it were fucking in a school
No,
or some shit.
we were outside. He's running around totally naked, completely starkers, and just jumped out and had a wank in front of her for 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
He then performed the sex act on himself. The man remained in the same location for around 5 minutes before making off.
Just imagine him running down the canal. Let the bodies hit the floor.
The woman quickly walked away and reported the incident to the police, and inquiries are ongoing to locate the man, including a trawl of CCTV covering the area.
I mean, it can't be hard to spot.
I know a fat naked guy running around with a tiny hard on, with his balls dragging on the floor behind him. Yeah, there's more of a description here. So he was about 5'10", fat build. He had very little chest and pubic hair, no obvious tattoos or scars. And he was described as a small penis with testicles that hang noticeably low. I just love that bit. So yeah,
His ball sack was particularly dangly.
Elastic.
Some would say almost pendulous. Undulating. I mean, I feel sorry for that girl, man. No one should be subjected to say that unless it's something they're into.
Yeah, it happened around 1 o'clock on a Sunday. I don't know. I don't know if this guy were drunk or what, but what the fuck were he doing? Why would you just jump out at someone and just have a wank in front of them?
Because you're a fucking weirdo.
And also, how does she know that it were 5 minutes? Did you just stand there the whole time?
I know. Maybe he cornered her.
Maybe. Yeah. Because, I mean, if she were that horrified, surely she'd have run away straight away, not stood there, watched him finish, and then went, that was disgusting, I'm calling the police.
I mean, 5 minutes of a fat guy. A hairless fat guy.
Maybe it was Louis C.K.
Maybe. But he does it indoors.
Yeah, he also asks their consent.
He asks permission as well.
Yeah, he does.
He were in Leeds the other week.
Were he?
Yeah, but they cancelled his fucking show.
Why?
Because he wanks at people when he's got the consent.
Yeah, but that were only at the... Yeah, but that happened ages ago. Everyone knew about that ages ago. Why is it only just been cancelled? Like, first of all...
Oh, it's been going on since. Like, some places will still let him perform.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Why have they got him in and then cancelled after all this time?
Yeah,
it happened ages ago.
Because people will have protested. For anyone who don't know,
Yeah,
Louis C.K. is a stand-up comedian who admitted masturbating in front of several women, some of them that he worked with, but he always asked the consent first.
Sarah Silverman were one of them.
Polite masturbator.
Yeah, some of the girls then came out years later saying it made them feel really uncomfortable and that he was in a higher position of power than them. But I don't know. I don't get it.
I mean, what he did is not. It's
not cool.
It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
He did ask their permission.
It's the work thing, I think, that people stick on.
What do you mean the work thing?
Because if you're like in a writing room and you're writing a TV show with Louis C.K.
Yeah.
And then everyone else goes out and he says, "Do you mind if I
knock one out in front
mind
of you?
if I pull this ginger dick out?"
Yeah.
She might think, well, if I say no, what if he fucking
Sacks me or
what
something.
if he sacks me, or what if he tells people not to hire me, or
Yeah.
and I kind of agree with that aspect of it.
Yeah, I suppose in that sort of
But
world.
no legal action has been taken.
No.
So let people decide whether they want to see him or not. If people don't buy tickets for him, that's fine. If you don't want to see him, then don't go see him. But
Yeah.
It's not like he's whipping his dick out on stage. Like, that's not the act. Like,
no, that's probably more acceptable, to be fair,
Yeah.
to whip your dick out on stage.
Sarah Silverman said that because they've known each other years.
Yeah.
And he used to ask her, and she just said sometimes she'd say yes, sometimes she'd say no.
Yeah, didn't she say she thought it was funny?
Yeah, she said, yeah, it's something along the lines of she was like, yeah, damn right, I want to see that. And then he's just sat there wanking, and then other times she was just like, no, fuck that. And they just went and got pizza together instead.
Yeah. There were a comedy festival called Skankfest a few weeks ago, and he did a surprise appearance at that.
Right.
And he got like a standing ovation and shit, like everyone went nuts.
Really?
Because nobody knew we were going to be there.
Yeah.
And they just said, like, sometimes crazy stuff happens at Skankfest. This is one of those crazy things.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Louis C.K. And everyone just went fucking mental.
Right.
Because it's a comedy fest for people who like offensive comedy.
Yeah.
And then I read a load of articles of people just basically slating Louis C.K. and the venue and the people who put the festival on and shit like that. And it's just, I don't know, just get a fucking life.
Yeah, it's the consent thing, innit? If there's consent, I don't think there's that big of it's that big of an issue.
Chris Brown beat Rihanna to a fucking pulp.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and he's still fucking touring. You see
Yeah.
what he fucking did, what he did recently?
No.
He released a song, and one of the lyrics was, "I only want to fuck the black bitches with the good hair,"
Right.
or something like that. And then a lot of
And
black.
if I can't, I will beat your
Yeah.
ass.
I only want to fuck the black bitches with the black hair. I mean the black eyes. I mean the black hair.
Go with the black and blue eyes.
And then a lot of people, mainly black women, obviously, have come out saying, "Why are you like degrading black women like that?" And you would with his previous sort of convictions and scandals that he's had, you'd think that he'd try and curb this down a bit.
Yeah.
Try and make
I
it.
thought so.
Yeah, but he first released a video saying, "Send me a picture of yourself, and I'll tell you whether you're fucking ugly or not," basically.
Right, okay.
And then he released a fucking tweet. Well, then he posted a tweet seeing weird ass angry people, sincerely from the bottom of my balls. I don't give a fuck about none of your booty face hoes. I'm gonna start giving away free lace fronts for all you weird females with the skid row edges and low self-esteem. Aside from that, hop off these nuts. Half y'all look like the Budweiser frog, so please don't come with the bullshit. I will fire that ass up and roast the hell out of you, you overly sensitive dickhead ass weirdos.
Yeah.
Definitely got away with words.
He has, yeah. Definitely chose the right career.
So that's what Chris Brown thinks to his audience.
Right.
Which I assume is mostly made up of black women who want to get punched in the eye by him.
Yeah, now I'd say so, probably, yeah.
I mean, I watched the R. Kelly documentary, and all the people at his trials, there were massive crowds, obviously, and they were all just black women who completely believed that he were innocent.
Yeah.
Even though he's got like 16, 15-year-old black girls locked in a hotel.
Yeah, and lyrics that imply that he is a massive weirdo.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever read like his replies on his tweets,
Yeah.
like I've looked at them before, and it's like the majority of them are like black women, and they're always like, "Oh, we love you, kids."
Yeah. Yeah,
All that sort of shit.
it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Did you hear the 12-minute like admission track or whatever that they put out?
Oh yeah, what were it called?
I don't know. It was just, I did it or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, he got away with fucking everything. He basically got off when that video came out of him pissing on a girl because technology were pretty shit.
Did you ever see that?
No, they show clips of it on the documentary.
Right.
But he basically just said, yeah, that's a grainy video. That's not me, bro.
Yeah, he just got lucky that cameras were so shit
Yeah.
back then.
That's not me. This is some bullshit bootleg ass VHS.
Yeah.
It's like swabbed the girl's like fucking nostrils or something.
Got
his
loads of his
DNA.
piss out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since we're on music, I listened to you told me to listen to the Arctic Monkeys album.
Were you blown away?
It's quite late now, but I never bothered. I heard everyone saying it was shit initially when it first came out, so I just never bothered. But then obviously you text me today. I was cleaning my house, so I put it on. I just thought, because I was tidying up, I didn't want to keep nipping over to see which song each one were called. So I just thought, if I like one, I'll go over to it and then I can talk to it.
If I like one, he says.
And let me tell you, I didn't do that once. Apart from when I nipped up, I did walk over to see what song I were on because I didn't know how many I'd been through, and then I googled how far down it was, but I was like close to the end by that point. But I did listen to it all the way through, but fucking hell, it's boring, isn't it?
It's awful. The music's just terrible. It doesn't go anywhere.
No.
There's no build-up. Everything's all just kind of atmosphere. It's all like background music.
Yeah. It's just like his drony shit voice all the way through. It's like there's no upbeat one at all, is there? It's just fucking shit.
Well, we bought tickets to go and see them because they released the tickets went on sale for the tour before they released that album.
Right.
And we bought them anyway, thinking, well, it's the Arctic Monkeys. I like most of the shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then obviously the album comes out, and I'm like, for fuck's sake. But luckily they played it clever, and they played like 20 songs and only played 4 or 5 from the new album.
Right.
But yeah, it's just fucking boring, man.
Yeah.
They closed with I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor.
Obviously. Yeah.
And then came back for the encore with just some bullshit song off the new album. He just sits down at the piano and starts talking about fucking space jazz.
Yeah. I mean, for you, obviously, you didn't know what you were in for, but I mean, I knew it was
Yeah.
this shit because, well, it's so late. I mean, it came out last year. What, like the beginning of last year or something?
Yeah, like May last year, I think.
Right. Yeah. So obviously, I knew how. But I was listening to it, hoping that I would like something, but there were none that stood out. I didn't like any of it really.
There were one lyric that I liked. Life became a spectator sport. I launched my fragrance called Integrity, and I sell the fact that I can't be bought. I thought that were good. That's kind of like about, social media influence era type people, innit? I thought that were clever, but most of it's just fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Have you ever had your dick sucked on a spaceship?
Yeah.
I got my balls licked outside an intergalactic kebab shop.
He's a bit of a kind of weird kind of guy as well, and he's like,
Yeah.
he seems a bit spaced out these days.
I think he just thinks he's like God's gift to fucking eardrums.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because people who like Arctic Monkeys really, really like the Arctic Monkeys. Especially him.
Well, they was sick. Like they've done what? Three of their albums are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of two of them.
How did the last album actually do?
AM was sick.
Oh,
No,
Oh,
the,
you mean
the last.
fucking
Tranquility, babe.
Yeah.
Hotel and casino.
Everyone I've spoke to it or heard speaking about it, they've all said it's shit. So
Yeah.
how did it do sales wise?
Fuck knows, man.
I don't know.
Probably sold.
It probably sold. It's more Spotify and shit like that nowadays.
Yeah.
But I knew the album. I kind of knew the album were going to shit. Obviously, I was hoping it were going to be good. But they released 4 stars out of 5 on the radio
Right.
just before I went on holiday last year. And then the day I came back, the album were out. So I listened to it at like 2 o'clock in the morning when I got back from airport. I listened to like 3 songs and I was like, fuck this shit. And I'll try it again in the morning when I'm
You
not
listened to
knackered.
the whole album then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more of an Alex Turner, it's more his project than
It,
an Arctic Monkeys album.
it made my fucking cleaning harder as well because I usually put on something a bit upbeat so I'm like can trick myself into thinking I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
Gabba.
Doing the Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, but fucking hell, it drained on, man. It was awful.
Yeah.
But I listened, persevered so that I could talk about it.
I'm wearing a white suit and sunglasses indoors because I'm a fucking space pimp. I got a stable of alien bitches on my spaceship. Ooh, space. Sex.
This is one that I saw ages ago. This story, but a couple from you'd probably guess it, but Florida.
Okay, a Florida couple.
A Florida couple. They got arrested for selling golden tickets to heaven.
Wow.
Yep. Do you want to have a guess at how much these tickets were going for?
Over $1,000.
15,000.
No, you've gone high. They were selling a lot of them.
Right. Okay.
$100.
$100.
Pretty much $99.99.
Oh yeah, obviously.
But that's like a proper shop thing to do. These guys, they were just walking. These golden bars that they were selling them were actually just pieces of wood that they painted gold, and then wrote "Ticket to Heaven, Admit One" in like a black pen.
Oh my god. And people are buying these.
People were buying them, and here's the crazy thing, right? This is what the police said. It's not actually illegal to sell tickets to heaven.
Okay.
It's illegal to sell golden bars that aren't gold.
Right.
So that's what they got done for.
Surely it should be illegal to sell tickets to heaven.
It's not, apparently.
Right.
So they got done for selling fake gold, basically, as real gold.
Right, turn these microphones off. Let's fucking contact a graphic designer. I've got a big ass printer. Let's move to the middle of America and make a fucking fortune.
Yeah, I could just go out on the street and like sell your pubes and say it's Jesus' beard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw something today and a bit off topic, but some cosplay Instagram girl who dresses up as like anime characters and superheroes and shit.
Yeah.
She trolled all her subscribers saying if I get so many likes on this picture then I'll release a porn-up video.
Right.
So then she titled the video Belle something, I can't remember her name, strokes 2 big cocks, and it's just her holding 2 chickens. And it's had like 3 million views and like 90,000 dislikes or something.
What a fucking dirty little tease.
But she sells her bathwater.
Does she?
Yeah.
That's rank. Some dirty bastard will drink that.
Well, she says it's not for human consumption, but she
Yeah.
knows what she's doing.
The man who gets that is not going to listen to that.
No.
Do you reckon they drink it?
Some weirdos
Some
will.
weirdos will.
Some weirdos will just like, I don't know, wash themselves with it or smell it or something, but
Fucking
like do shots through the eyes with it and stuff like that.
shots up the arse.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
There will be some fucking weirdo who drinks it.
Uses it up in mouthwash.
Also, oh, by the way, for these the police that arrested this couple anyway, police said they confiscated 10 grand in cash,
Right.
5 crack pipes, and a baby alligator.
Oh my god. That sounds like a fucking hit TV show.
Look at them though. I mean, she looks like a definite crackhead, and he just looks like a weirdo. I don't know what those marks are on his face, if they're tattoos or what.
The
Who
floor.
the fuck is buying tickets
Wow.
to heaven off of these two fucking inbred fucking...
They look like extras from Lord of the Rings. You know them orcs
Yeah,
that Saruman pulls out of the mud.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Jesus, man. I mean, I do appreciate a crackhead with ambition. You know, they could be out stealing Nintendo Switches from people's houses.
Yeah.
And instead they're just out exploiting dumb Christians.
They're just entrepreneurs, aren't they?
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, you don't see entrepreneurship in crackheads too often.
No, you know.
Yeah. And it'd be nice to see a smackhead on Dragon's Den every now and again.
Would, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Like come up with some ingenious new needle or something.
yeah. A way to share a needle without getting AIDS.
Yeah, yeah.
Someone's just doing a pitch and in the middle of it they're just...
Not yet. Not yet.
Don't mind me.
I haven't seen fucking Dragon's Den for ages. It got really fucking boring, that.
No, I haven't watched it. I never really did, to be honest. I think they've got all new dragons now, haven't they? I don't think
Well, it
that any of
just
the
became
originals
like
are
a
there.
load of fucking rich cunts laughing people's dreams out of the room.
Yeah.
Becoming even
Yeah, there
richer.
is a lot of that.
Just
Okay,
like,
so I'll give you $1,000, but I want 97% of your business, and you have to call me Sir Big Bollocks for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that was Deborah Meaden saying that. Wasn't it?
Yeah,
A lot. So there's some where they've gone in and been turned away, and then they've gone on to be really successful, haven't they?
yeah,
I mean, that's always going to happen, I suppose.
yeah. Just because they're fucking billionaires don't mean they're great. Like, they have great judgment 100% of the time.
Yeah,
I mean-
but is it the only success story is the fucking reggae sauce guy?
He nicked that off his mate as well.
Like, and
Did he?
I don't think of
He
any
nicked-
other
he-
dragons then.
His mate told him that recipe type thing, and he nicked it basically. Went on Dragon's Den, became rich and famous, and then his mate, the mate who told him, he was like, "That's my fucking old family's recipe, you bastard!" He tried to sue him, but he didn't get shit because the recipe that he gave, it didn't have specific amounts of each ingredient.
Right, so I just put a little bit more jerk spice in it.
Well, the guy just didn't tell him specific amounts, so he was just like, well, that's just a load of ingredients.
Yeah.
It's like, fucking hell, that's a bit... I mean, he's a piece of shit. Why didn't he sort his mate out? What an asshole.
It's not
Stealing, typical black guy, bringing us all down.
sauce isn't even that nice.
No, it's not.
It's
I don't
just
know.
barbecue
It's-
sauce.
yeah.
It's just got the word reggae in it.
I did like it, to be honest, but it's not something I always get. I have had it a few times.
Yeah.
Um,
Fucking Rasta dreadlocky sauce.
yeah. He's, proper fucked his mate over. What a guy.
Something made for white people to feel like they're eating something exotic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They make all sorts as well now. They make drinks and shit. There's like a watermelon drink.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, I drank it. It's all right,
It's
but
meant to be Lil, I think.
yeah, and there's I don't think I've had that one.
Oh yeah, I think that I might be on about a different flavour.
I've had the watermelon one. It's all right, but it's not. It's not the
is
best.
it the Volvic watermelon one?
No, it's
They
it's
had a watermelon water that were alright.
No, it's the fucking Levi Roots one. I know what you're on about. It's popping. It's like,
yeah. It looks the same. It looks basically the same as the bottles apart from it's in a plastic bottle like you get popping generally, but it's got like a yellow and red and green and shit all over it, and I'm pretty sure his face is on it as well.
yeah. He's just laughing at his friend,
Yeah, yeah.
sticking his middle finger up, and then you zoom in and it's got his friend's name on it.
He's got the ingredients tattooed on his finger.
The KFC recipes out there on the internet now as well.
Is it?
Yeah, I've seen people making it on YouTube.
Is that how desperate they are for business? Like,
They're
I don't know if it's probably been leaked.
they have 11 herbs and spices. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it 11? And do you know that on Twitter, KFC they follow all 5 members of the Spice Girls, and 6 people called Herb.
I mean,
And
okay.
That's it.
I like it. Good marketing.
I was gonna say these social media marketing campaigns are getting fucking.
They didn't tell anyone though. A guy noticed it, and then they, I think they made a picture of him getting a piggyback off the Colonel with a bit of fried chicken in his hand. This is off topic. Did you know that Mike Tyson were gonna pay a zookeeper? It was something like 25 grand to fight a gorilla.
No.
Let me find the actual amount, so I'm not just talking bollocks.
Well, that would have been the end of Mike Tyson.
Definitely. I mean, that's crazy that you get to that stage where you think you can take on a fucking gorilla.
Well, I understand thinking you're invincible because you can knock humans out in one punch, but a gorilla weighs probably 3 times as much as you,
Yeah.
and when a monkey moves its arm, it moves every single muscle in its arm at the same time, so when it grips something, it's using every single muscle in its arm to grip,
Yeah.
which is why it can rip a human's limbs off.
This was in the 80s when he were obviously a fucking in his prime.
Oh yeah, just
Coked out of his mind.
raping.
Smashing the
So
shit.
he's
Yeah.
just done a line like, I want to fight a gorilla.
Yo, give me your bitch to punch in a gorilla right now.
I'll rape that silverback.
9 grand it was. 9 grand. But that's in pounds, so it'll be in, I don't know, 12 or something maybe. $12,000.
Imagine the zookeeper just comes in. Oh, hi, Mike. It's like, I want to feed a gorilla.
The fucking gorilla's looking at me funny. I'll beat the shit out of it.
Fuck that gorilla.
That gorilla keeps accusing me of rape. I'ma fuck him up. Another guy who like actually committed fucking serious crimes and got away with it, and still has a career and can be in films and shit.
Yeah. It was 10 grand he offered indoors.
Oh, Mike Tyson. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're in, obviously only a small part, but he were in The Hangover, wasn't
Yeah, he's got his own weed farm now.
he? Yeah, he's probably changed his life around. He's
He's got, like,
he doesn't do alt to do with like training or alt like that anymore.
What,
Because
fighting?
Yeah, because he says it just brings him, it gets that ego back and
Yeah.
it changes him.
Fucking animal.
That's good that he's noticed that he's not human.
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
I can't exercise without wanting to smash someone's skull in.
Yeah, that's it. It's, I mean, like, it is good that he's noticed that, really, isn't it?
Yeah, like he don't take shit off anyone.
No.
I seen an interview where some guy like mentioned the rape case.
Yeah, when he's on that couch, he's like,
You're
Yeah.
a piece of shit for
Yeah.
bringing that up.
Yeah, you're a fucking pussy. And this has probably been said before, but I'm guessing that voice is something to do with why he wanted to get so good at fighting.
Probably, yeah.
He probably got in a lot of fights.
Yeah, I mean, people tried bullying him, and the only way he could defend himself was by kicking the shit out of them, and he realised he was good at it.
Crushing the skulls with his bare hand.
Yeah.
That guy's unbullyable.
Yeah.
Unless the bully is a gorilla.
I mean, I would actually like to have seen that. Just to see what the fuck happens. I don't even think he'd have landed a punch, would it? The gorilla would have just seen him and
It
just
wouldn't matter if he did.
tore him to bits. Yeah, no, but I just don't think he would anyway.
Oh, it'd just be beautiful if the fucking gorilla bit his ear off.
Yeah. Gorilla just like gets into the actual boxing stance.
Yeah. I have a story. It's quite a recent one. There were a pride in Brighton, gay pride.
Yeah,
And
it's a good place to have it.
yeah, this is about a gay man getting revenge.
The best type.
Yeah. So he gets his revenge in the gayest way possible as well.
Okay.
So it's only a short story, but it says Brighton, but it also says Manchester. Anyway, it's unimportant. He's walking up home after Pride, and some lads have like drove past with the windows down and shouted "faggot."
Okay.
Then they've got a few meters down the road and had to stop at traffic lights.
Ooh.
And this lad's like pranced on over and pulled out a little like a tub of glitter that he had and just launched it through the window and just filled the car with like glitter, which goes everywhere. If you open glitter anywhere, it just fucking spreads everywhere, doesn't it?
It's fucking awful.
You find it for weeks as well. And
So
then,
did he do it from like a tub or his arsehole?
I think he may have shot it out his ass. No, it was it were in some sort of tube. I suppose.
Yeah.
He had.
His dick.
Yeah. But he's shared his little story on.
I wonder if that's what he calls his dick, the glitter tube.
Yeah, he shared his story on Twitter and he's gone viral.
Yeah, I mean, if I could have done that when that guy called me and JD the N word.
Yeah.
If I could have if he'd have pulled up and I could have like thrown some KFC at him.
Yeah, just KFC gravy or something.
Yeah.
Like Hennessy.
Yeah. Make it rain.
Yeah.
But not money.
Yeah.
Pour a 40 out.
That is the ultimate. I mean, it got his revenge in such a gay way as well, which made it better. What a guy. Did you remember your little game?
No. I didn't. I did want to ask Neil though, if he wants to go like halves on a project.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but me and Dan are both former rap fans. I think nowadays rap is pretty terrible.
Yeah, it's shite.
We don't listen to it anymore. I think it'd be pretty easy to become a successful rap artist.
Oh, you're speaking the words that I've always dreamed.
I want to make a semi-parody
Yes.
rap profile.
Yes.
I'm going to call myself something stupid.
It's got to be
Like,
Lil Summer or like...
No, I'm thinking like White Pussy Savage or Teflon Euro sign. Or... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, oh, I'm down, man. 100% down. So we want like the most generic trap beats imaginable.
Yeah.
Get your pussy wet, girl, get your pussy wet. Get your pussy wet for me. Get your pussy wet. Put your pussy on me. Put your pussy on me. Put it on me. Put your pussy on me. Put your pussy on me. Put it on me. I got pussy. I got pussy on it.
Fucking idea of a triplet just blew the mind, didn't it? And just went to fucking town with it.
Yeah. I know, like, now guys with stutters can be SoundCloud millionaires.
Yeah.
So you're down for that?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I don't know what we'll do about, like, making videos and shit when I eventually blow up. And get arrested for firearm charges or something.
Yeah. I have mates with good quality cameras.
Yeah,
we could record some shit.
You have to sort of...
Can you guys be in my crew?
Yeah, are we the ones that are going to have to like give you willpower to stop drinking lean? And
Yeah,
things like
you'll
that?
procure all the underage girls for me and stuff and
Yeah.
get me drugs when we're in different cities.
Where it's only...
Get me purple hair dye and stuff.
Can I be in the car when you inevitably like crash and die?
If you want.
Yeah.
We can go out together in a blaze of glory.
I don't know. I'm thinking I might survive it.
And we'll have put
How
that
you
pussy
going
on me
now?
blasting in the speakers in the car.
Yeah.
Like, if you go out nowadays though, you've just got to be taking too much fucking sleep medication or some shit. That's how rappers are going out.
Yeah, they take crazy shit these days, don't
Yeah, they call it lean, don't they? Alcohol and cough syrup.
Valium
Yeah.
and all sorts of shit.
Yeah, Xanax.
Zenny.
they? It's all about like legal drugs these days, isn't it? Like the stuff that they're made for like fucking stopping like back pain and shit like that. But
Yeah.
they get like Eminem got hooked to fucking what were it? Valium.
Yeah, and Vicodin and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand how people get hooked on that. What I don't understand is how people get hooked on drugs that are not supposed to be drugs. Like people who inhale liar gas.
Oh,
And stuff like that.
yeah. Oh, that bitch with the fucking compressed air.
Yeah.
She's got a thing about just huffing compressed air.
Didn't you and Adam see some kids do that once?
Yeah, me and my friend went to some like small shitty seaside town near Skegness. To like his parents had a caravan there or something, And it were nice, but it was just a really quiet town and there wasn't anything going on. So all the teenagers there would just spend the nights getting absolutely wasted. And my friend was one of those guys that he looked 18 by the time he were like 14.
Yeah.
We were 15 when we went down and he could get served for beer and cigs and stuff. So this group of kids have stopped us and said, "Can you go and shop for us, mate?" He said, "Yeah, what do you want, cigs or beer?" And we went, "No, ball of lighter gas." And what? Okay. But make sure it's the aerosol though, not the fluid. And he's like, "All right." And then obviously he gave it to him when we got talking to him, and they told us what they were going to do, and we just kind of looked at each other and went, "Do you want some?" It's like, "No, thanks. We'll watch you instead." And yeah, they took it, and it's got that little red pipe on that comes out, hasn't it?
Thin tube.
So they'd grip that between the front teeth and then push it down and breathe in and just directly ingest.
Oh,
What?
did they not like put a t-shirt over it or all?
Oh no.
Because that's what I think that's what people do with aerosol, innit?
Yeah, possibly. I don't know much about it. This is the only experience I've ever had with it.
Right. Oh, just pure, straight out of the tin.
Yeah. And then they just sort of fell around laughing for a few minutes.
Did they?
Yeah.
Is that all it lasted?
I can't remember. I think we were there for about 10 minutes altogether and we left before it wore off because they were being pretty annoying.
Right.
They were all falling all over and the lasses were like on the floor with like the tracksuit bottoms pulled down so you could like see the foot and shit. It just was not a classy affair.
No.
We didn't want to be seen associating with such trash. We thought like if some policeman walks past now, it's going to look like we've just got all these people fucked.
Yeah.
So we got only sober ones there.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Crazy. I can't think about where I've ever seen out like that.
I know I've heard of people that drink alloy cleaner and stuff like that.
Do they?
Yeah.
Drink it?
Yeah.
Right. Fucking hell. I were at a party once and they were like, someone offered me some, like a little liquid and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And it were, what were it now?
GHB.
Come.
Yeah, a little vial of cum.
Well, you do
obviously
go to those types of
So
parties.
obviously I downed the lot. No, it were,
That's for seconds.
what's it called now? Fucking,
Date rape.
yeah, that date rape
Yeah,
shit.
GHB.
Yeah.
GBs.
Yeah, GBs, that's it.
Yeah.
They were like, don't take loads because it'll fuck you up. I'm like, I don't fucking want any, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to get any type of fucked up from that. I mean, I suppose if he told you it were date rape drug first.
Yeah. Well, so, no, he did say GBs, like, and then, like, what the fuck is that? Like, and then someone else went date rape. I'm like, yeah, I'll pass, mate. I think I'll give a pass on that one.
Yeah, I worked at a nightclub in Leeds and it were like a kind of a posh student-y type place, but they all just got absolutely smashed. And I worked in the cloakroom, which were in the smoking area, so I just saw people absolutely off the faces, and I saw loads of like beautiful girls just fall over and scrape the side of a face down the side of a wall.
Yeah.
Because they're fucked on like GBs or they've gone into a K-hole or something.
You had
Yeah.
to fucking contain the erection in your pants while you saw that.
Yeah.
Dragged one away.
Into the cloakroom. It's convenient that they have that there.
I'm just trying to help her.
I have water in here.
It was chill in that job. I just got to sit there and play on my phone and read books and shit.
Yeah.
But because it were in the smoking area and it was just like a little hut on its own with a window in it, people would come out there off their faces and just talk absolute bollocks to me,
Yeah.
and I couldn't get away from them.
Right.
And then the guys would just come over and start talking to me because they were like smashed on ecstasy, thinking I'm the best friends.
Yeah.
Like try to give me sweaty handshakes and stuff. And then they'd be there for 15 minutes, and then the girlfriend would come over and be like, "Oh, I'm really sorry," and like drag him away.
Yeah, that's one of the good things about ease. Like, it doesn't really make people fight and stuff, does it? Like,
No.
coke will make people fight, whereas ease just makes everyone love each other.
Yeah.
But I suppose if you're not on their level, it's not really
Some contract fucking
some
kiss you.
some sweaty bastard
Yeah.
grabbing you and shouting in your ear hole.
So he loves you.
Yeah, I don't even know you.
They once hosted a gay night there called Bitch. And there was a lot of like drag artists and stuff,
Yeah,
and some of them said some very sexually suggestive things to me,
right.
and I felt very trapped and alone
Yeah,
because I was in a little box with a window, and I couldn't close the window because it was my job to keep the window open.
yeah. They wanted to be in your little box.
Yep. So yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
I saw a lot of people like a lot of people who'd taken something that they thought was something else. Like one guy had been into the toilet and someone had offered him a line, and he'd thought it was cocaine, and then it turned out to be ketamine, and it was quite a big line.
Right.
And then this guy got carried out by the bouncers.
Going to a kettle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they took him upstairs and like put him on a couch and just waited for him to come round.
Yeah.
I once saw one guy fall over and like hit his head off a step, and his mates just put him in a taxi. The bouncers were like, "Are you going to take him to ambulance? Like for an ambulance? Are you going to take him to hospital?" And I'm like, "Nah, just put him in a taxi."
Fucking hell.
Just threw him in a
Could have
taxi.
died, couldn't he?
Yeah.
Crazy shit.
Just banter though, innit?
Yeah, it's all bants, mate. It's all
Yeah.
bants.
Fucking Dave nearly died last night, mate. We just threw him in a taxi.
Bare pants.
It was sick. And then I fingered this bird. Dave, what I don't know, I think he's still in hospital.
Not heard from him for a while, actually.
No, I don't think he can actually talk anymore. What? How long we at?
We can't like over an hour at this point.
Yeah. I'm gonna call that quits.
Yeah, let's fuck off.
Yeah.
So, fuck you guys, I'm going.
Yeah. I'm gonna go gingerly step over JD's weeping body and go home.
Yeah. I might give him a couple of kicks.
Yeah, why not?
Roundhouses.
Yeah.
Have you got any sharp sticks? Like a barbecue fork? Or like a fire poker?
I've got knives.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Yeah, they work.
Knives are obvious though. I want household utensils. It adds to the comedy, I think.
Yeah. I don't know, I mean, we could try a few things.
We could set things on fire and throw them at him.
Yeah. Right, we need to go because we're going to go try a few things out.